Okay, we're gonna start by putting in my Luxie Halo extensions, and these are actually so fun. I have never tried a halo extension before this, but I love it. I think it's so easy and it looks really nice. I am partnering up with Luxie today, which I'm so grateful for. I actually used to wear their extensions back in the day. I don't know if any of you have followed me for this long. The little clip-ins, I would put those in for like a dramatic change, and I had an alter ego named Crystal. So I will be transforming into Crystal today. Luxie also just launched 5 new rooted dimensional shades, which is amazing, especially for like all the modern techniques of hair color and everything. And they come in classic, seamless, halo, and hair thinning sections. So I have the halo one. And these are really good for like really dimensional hair, finely blended, which is like what I have. And these are the best extensions for like highlighted or balayage color. For their Black Friday promotion starting on November 25th, you can get 20% off of Luxie hair extensions and an extra 5% off with my code DelaneyChilds. And orders of $300 or more will get a free gift with purchase. Okay, I will put it on the screen too, the exact name. Like, look how well this matches. I love it. Okay, we are gonna start by splitting your hair around the crown of your head. Clipping this up. These clips are so strong and nice from Luxie. I'm obsessed. Okay, then you take this like so, and then I'm gonna clip it in. Literally blends so nicely. I'm gonna take this hair down, and I'm just gonna kind of blend around that string. Okay, so easy. This just adds like a little extra length for me and more volume, and it makes your hair just seem like so nice and thick, and that is so easy. Okay, now I am gonna curl all my hair. I'm also gonna use this Luxie curling iron and just like blend it all together. I think for today's look, I'm gonna do some going away from my face and some going towards my face, and just alternate the directions because it creates like a really nice texture and volume. But this part is going to take a little while and it isn't too exciting, so I'll speed up the process. Okay, so I finished curling. So good. I love this curling wand as well. And I'm just gonna let these fall a little bit. I feel like throughout the day and brushing them out a few times, my curls just like soften and fall a little bit, which is how I like them. So nice. Like, it looks so thick and full. I'm gonna curl this a bit, a little more. Now with all this extra hair, the back is a little hard to get. So pretty. Okay, and now we're gonna start on some makeup, and we're here in New York right now. Literally, whenever I go somewhere, I'm like, I want to go get some makeup. Like, I forget things. I just want like something different than I packed, whatever. So I did a little Sephora run. I also did a CVS run, but it was like so picked over. Anyways, I love the Milk setting primer, or priming primer. Wow, I have not tried this like grip and glow one. I just like the normal one, but I've seen people use this and I'm like, what the heck? It's so pretty and glowy. I am a little bit nervous though because I'm so oily. I probably just used way too much, but we're gonna try this out. But because I'm oily, I'm like, is glowy a good idea or not? Because when you're oily, you're kind of already giving glowy, but also not in a way that you really want to. But I feel like this primer, it's so sticky and makes my makeup stay all day. So we're gonna try it. Okay, I just turned the camera a little because of the sun. But then I'm gonna go in, oh look, a piece of glow. Okay, it is really glowy, but a piece of it kind of like stuck on some skincare or something. I'm going in with an under eye corrector now, My favorite one is the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I forgot mine. So I have this Huda Beauty one that I also like. It's just like lighter consistency. I like the other one because it's more of like a putty kind of. And I kind of like to let that sit for a minute so that it really does its thing. And then I'll just lightly kind of blend that in. I absolutely love being in New York at this time of year. All right, then I'm going in with foundation. This is my favorite foundation probably of all time. It's the House Labs one, and I wear it in the shade 220. I just feel like the finish on this is so nice. It's a little bit glowy, a little bit matte. It's like a demi, what is that, like a demi matte or something? And the coverage is medium buildable, I would say. It just works really, really nicely for me. And I have heard that some people don't like this foundation. I'm wondering if it depends on like your skin type. As an oily gal, I love it. And I feel like I've heard people with dry skin like it too. I don't know. Maybe it's just a preference thing. I like to blend in my foundation first with my finger, and then I'll go in with my brush. This is my favorite foundation brush. It's the It Cosmetics dual-ended, and I've used this for years. It's also really good for concealer and everything. I love that it's dual-ended because it has like a smaller brush as well for more precision. I have like a great spot in this place to get ready, so I'm just getting ready in the bedroom, like in front of a big mirror. I'm kind of far from it. I used to have this getting ready mirror that was like a portable, it was like this big. It was perfect for pretty much everywhere. I should get one again. It broke. My nose is running. I still to this day don't know what to do with my sideburns. If you know, you know. Next, we're gonna do concealer. This is the Hourglass in the shade Oat. And just going in all the usual places. I also like to let this sit for a second. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush and just blend that in, using the smaller side on more precise areas. Then sometimes I'll just use the bigger side too over that because it has a little foundation still, so I feel like it just like blends it all. The weather has been perfect here. It's so quintessential fall. It's about like 65 degrees. It's a little brisk, which I love. And there's so many pretty leaves everywhere. I think we might go to Central Park today and go check out the vibes. I'm sure it is perfect. Get a little New York nature. Back home in Tahoe, we were obviously getting some really nice fall weather and like fall nature as well. But then it started getting a little wintry there. A little too early for me. Please with the runny nose. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little cream contour now. I can't decide if I like cream contour or not sometimes. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, my makeup turns out so much better when I don't use cream contour. But then sometimes I'm like, oh, it adds so much like depth and dimension as well, like way more than powder. So I'm just gonna try to use a little bit today. This is the LYS bronzing stick or contour stick, I don't know. And it works so well. It blends so nicely. I use the shade Courage and it gave me a cheekbone. This is the Fenty brush. Fenty, I don't know if it's like a foundation brush or a contour brush. I think it's a contour brush. I also love the Fenty contour stick as well. A little bit on the forehead. I also like to do a little bit of this on my eyes. Adds just depth and dimension. And then I'll take some on like a small contour brush for the lips. Kind of like a lip liner, but different. And on the nose, of course. I'll just blend that out. I honestly like a little bit of a harsh nose contour, and I think that's very controversial, so people are probably gonna pop off on that, but like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just like what you like. Like I want my nose contour to like show up. Like I want to see it. Okay, for cream blush, I'm feeling like some peachy tones for the blush right now. So the Play Tint by Benefit is really good for this. It is peachier, orangier than the regular Benetint. I think that's what it's called. This is also like more, it's the opposite of opaque. Opaque means it's more like clear, right? Or does opaque mean it's more solid in color? I feel like the Benetint is more sheer and this one is more solid, but I can't remember if the word opaque, which one it means. I love to just layer 5,000 blushes as well. So then we're gonna take the Milk one, and this is in the shade Chill. And these look like little Jolly Ranchers, which I think is so fun. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. This one is really like bright. It's almost like, it's very sheer, but it's, the color of it is kind of, I wanna say it's like a little neon. That is probably not selling you guys on it at all. To me, I do like it. I feel like a little elf or something. I also feel like I'm gonna go over everything with my foundation brush a little bit to just marry it all into the skin. Okay, now we're ready for the big dog. Okay, so the Charlotte Tilbury Blowgasm wand is like the best thing ever. This one is in the shade Pinkgasm and it's almost gone, so I picked up the Peachgasm one yesterday. I've had that one before as well, and I just like, these are so freaking pretty. Like, I haven't been using them for a while, and I used one the other day and I was like, wait, why did you ever stop using that? It's the glowiest cream blush I've ever used, probably. So I'm gonna do a little bit of the Pinkgasm. I told you guys I was gonna mix 7 million blushes and I was not kidding, so hold your horses. Okay, then we're gonna go in with the fresh Peachgasm. Ooh. Little goes a long way. I want to use all the blushes, you know what I mean? Like, I can't just use one today. Sometimes I can, not today. Glowy. A little left over on my forehead and chin. I always go over the nose. Could always do a little of the eyes as well. Okay, now we need to set some. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in the shade Pound Cake, and this is like a loose powder, so we're just gonna kind of brush that all everywhere, especially under the eyes, this forehead area. Okay. And because I am an oily girl, I will also be going in with a pressed powder. Okay, this is in shade Medium. It's the Benefit one. And then I'm just gonna use this powder puff and kind of press in the areas that I need to set extra, because I'm oily, or just like areas that you want to avoid any creasing. I do like the chin, around the mouth, the forehead, and under the eyes with it. Now we're gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do any powder bronzer, but I am gonna use a powder blush, Rare Beauty blush. You guys know I love this with my whole heart. This one is in the shade Joy, which is a little bit peachier than the one I normally use, which is the shade Cheer, which is more of like a pink, like almost like a cool tone, like baby pink. I love that one, but like I said, I'm kind of like feeling the peachier tones right now. And I also picked this up in person yesterday because I didn't want to travel with my other one because I was like, oh, it's gonna break, because they literally break when you look at them. If you know, you know. But I really missed it when I got here, and I was like, fine, I'm gonna get one from Sephora. And then I was like, I feel like they changed the packaging a little bit. Like, it's a little bit flatter. It's not as, so I was like, oh, maybe this isn't gonna break. So let's hope for that. And then I picked up a brow pencil. Ooh, this is not the one I wanted. Okay, so I meant to pick up like the skinny Anastasia Beverly Hills one because I love this. It's like the fine brow pencil, but I got this brow definer, which I don't like as much. Okay, but we're gonna make it work. I got this in the shade Soft Brown, and I'm just gonna fill in my brows with it. But dang, I really wish I got the right one. This like shape is not my favorite. Maybe it will become my favorite, but we can make it work. I can't work as well with this shape of brow pencil. I'm loving this color right now. Sometimes I like a soft brown, sometimes I like medium brown. I also like really dark browns. I'm all over the place. Okay, it works. It works, it works. Okay, and then I picked up a brow gel from them as well. I've had this one for literally so long. It has like nothing left in it, but I kind of like that because I don't want like a ton. And it's so old, like I'm gross, I know, but it's so old. The packaging is literally different from probably like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Maybe even longer. What is this? Oh my god, I literally like picked everything up in the wrong thing. This is not even the brow gel. It's a brow pen. Why did I get this? I was like, it was like where everything was in the wrong spot. Well, I've never used this. Could have been into it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just messed up my makeup. They look a little intense. Okay, so I'm gonna do some eyeliner. This is I think this is a Rimmel eyeliner. It's like washed off. I went for like a straighter liner, not as like curved, I guess. It's like kind of even. I'm gonna let that set for a second, like dry down, and then I'm gonna go over it with some shadow. Until then, let's curl our lashes. Okay, I just need that to like dry for a little bit longer. So let's try out a new lip pencil that I got from the drugstore, if I can open it. Okay, this is the NYX retractable in shade Nude Pink. It's very creamy. Okay, so far so good. I am actually going to take the original Benetint, it's more red, and just kind of hide my lips with that, give them a little initial color and like tint. Okay, and then I think I got a lipstick. Yes, I got this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick and I want to try. This is in the shade Live It Up, L-I-V. It looks just like a lighter pink. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. The Sephora sale was still going on when I went too, so I was just like, oh, now's the time. Wait, does that work in person though? I can't even remember. Hopefully it did. They asked for my phone number, so. Okay, I'm gonna pick a little Benetint again. I like to like put it in the center for a little dimension. Cute. Okay, maybe the lip gloss now. I got this one from the drugstore. It's a Maybelline, I think it's the Lifter Gloss. Yeah. And the shade is 006. Ooh, this is pigmented. Yeah, that's pretty. That is gonna be like a sheer gloss, but it's very pigmented. It's pretty though. Okay, the eyeliner is dried down, so I'm just gonna go in with my Tarte palette and take some browns, medium to dark browns, and just go like over the wing, kind of like diffuse it. Okay, then I'm gonna take a little bit of the dark brown and do like the inner corner. Okay, now we're gonna do some mascara. I actually left mascara. I forgot to bring mascara. Sorry, the battery died and the sun is just creeping up on us. But I just got one of my favorite drugstore mascaras, the Maybelline Sky High. I like a lighter layer of mascara because I like to wear false lashes, and I just feel like it like blends better with my actual eyelashes if I don't do like too much mascara. Sometimes I wear falsies with no mascara because I feel like that blends really nicely too. The only thing is my eyelashes are not like dark, they're not black or even like super dark brown. They have like blonde tips. They sometimes like it's much lighter, so like a little bit of mascara I feel like can look good. But if I have like a tint on them or something, I will not put mascara on when I wear false lashes. Okay, we're gonna let the mascara dry while we get some lashes out. I didn't bring any lashes with me, and we went to CVS. They have Kiss, which is like one of actually my favorite brands for lashes. But you know how at CVS they have everything on like locks and stuff now? I just hate bothering the people to like come and get the things off the locks. So there was one pair of lashes that wasn't on a lock, and I was like, I'm just gonna get this pair. So I've actually never tried this style of lash, but I do like the brand Kiss. The style is Pompadour. They seem cute. And then the lash glue that I always like to use is the Duo Black Glue. And I like to apply my lashes with my fingers instead of tweezers. I feel like a lot of people prefer tweezers, but I just find myself more articulate with my finger. Okay, and then you want to let that like get tacky for a little while. While we're waiting for that, we could apply some highlighter. Dior palette, and it's a little broken. She's been loved. I like to mix the white and gold. Just do a little dot here and there. Put a little on the Cupid's bow. I'm not gonna do my inner corner today because I did the inner corner liner. I want to go to an old. Like, the CVS didn't have that much drugstore makeup. I wanted more things. Like, I don't like everything to be Sephora stuff. Like, I like a liquid liner a lot of times from like a drugstore, and CVS didn't have anything like that, and I didn't bring that, so I need to get that else. I don't know. I just feel like Ulta has a lot of good fun stuff too. Okay, we are gonna put this on the outer part of the lash. Okay, I like it. I feel like if I cut a lash to be like a half lash, I pretty much always like it. These ones seemed a little bit more dramatic than the ones I normally get, so I cut the longer part off. Sometimes I'll cut like the shorter part. I also like this glue because I like to use the back end of it as like a little tool to press the lash into the lash line. It's really good for that. But there's probably something else in your makeup bag that also has this like shape that you could do that with if you don't use this glue. Yeah, I like this lash. Pompadour. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Freck also, and I like to just go over like beauty marks that I have. If you want to add in any new ones, I also like to do that. Okay, a good trick if you like a strong nose contour, like I was saying too, is to use a little bit of the Freck and like blend it out where you like your contour, because it kind of just creates like more, it's like a stain, you know, so it creates like a little contour stain. It's only if you like a prominent contour like I do. Pop that on. That one I like barely even have to move. That one just like did what it was supposed to do. Okay, I think we're pretty much done. We're just gonna, my setting spray's up there. Okay, because I don't have like a liquid liner, I wanted to use that on the inner corner. I am just gonna take like a gel liner and kind of go on my waterline. I've been loving the inner corner eyeliner. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back in one more time with the powder, the eyeshadow, like the darkest shades, and just set that a little bit. It makes the eyes just kind of like intense and pop, and I'm liking that in the fall. Okay, setting spray, Charlotte Tilbury. I love that stuff. Okay, and that is the finished makeup, finished hair. Don't forget, you can use my code at Luxy, and I'll link everything for you guys below, and thanks for watching.